We're live.
Well, we're live, but nobody's in here.
Oh.
Where the hell is everybody? Where is everybody?
They're everywhere.
Besides the bathroom.
Oh. I don't know.
That's right. Recycling was in here. It says, "Hey, all," but he left because we were late. What the hell?
Oh yeah, by like 8 minutes maybe. Technical difficulties. All good. It's not the first time.
I know. Oh, I'm here. There he is. He's right there.
See? Told you. You're fine.
Hello, Yankee. What's going on?
Yankee?
Well, what good reason is that? You know. I'm a Yankee Canadian. You're turning up the heat and getting.
Cooling it. It's 75 in here.
Oh, all right. So Fishy is cooling down the house because she's having hot flashes.
It's 75 in here. And humid. Oh. That's right. Recycling says, "Hey, fish. It's the first time I've seen you ever."
There
Well, I've
you
been
go.
showing myself now for a while, but yes, I used to not show myself. So, yeah. But it's been a while since I've seen you, too. So, yeah.
Hello, Beth. How you doing? Good to see you.
That would make sense. Woo!
Oh, geez, don't start yawning now. We just started streaming. Now she's getting tired.
It's been a big day.
Really? Yeah, big day. My butt.
Yeah, it was a big day. I was here, there, and everywhere. 75
75
is not
is
perfect.
there we go. Yeah, it is. It's perfect.
Not inside the house where there's no airflow. No. 70-ish is about right.
Why do I get a funny feeling that you're gonna fall asleep on the stream? Because you're yawning your butt off.
Yeah, no, that's only what you do. You have been known to fall asleep on streams. We have that recorded.
I do not know what you're talking about. It's your fault, Ron. It's not my fault.
It is your fault. And now I'm showing people what I used to look like. See? Remember back in the day, all you saw was a fishy avatar? Just like this. What do you think? Should I leave it that way or do you like the new way?
And no, put it back the other way. Thank you.
Let's see what the chat thinks first. Let's see if they like it.
Here, I'll shut mine off and we have a T.
Why is that a T instead of an avatar?
Because I don't know why that is. Because, avatar, let me see. Because I have no avatars done. Oh, add an avatar. There we go. Bingo. Fly. There's my avatar. Done. There we go.
I see Sunflower is here. Good to see you.
Hello, Sunflower. Good to see you.
Back in the older days, yep. I think I need something to wake up. Oh, I know what I need.
The coffee.
Well, I have a leftover cappuccino from work.
All right. How about a good swift kick in the butt? Way up.
I'm gonna go get something from the kitchen.
Hi, Ron and Fishy. Dave and Wolfie is in the house.
Oh.
Cheers, Dave and Wolfie, and cheers to everybody who's coming in. Coke? No, it's not a Coke. It's a beer. It's a McLeay's beer. It's a Scottish Pale Ale. Does it look like
Oh, Dave and Wolfie.
Does that look like a Coke to you?
Be better for you, maybe. Anyway, look, cupcake from wedding I went to earlier.
Yes, it is the drinking kind, of course.
Well, he was saying Coke, the drinking kind, because there's a different kind of Coke.
Yeah.
Look at this. See? Hey.
All right. Oh, not you, Ron. Okay, fine. Meanwhile, Fishy's eating a cupcake.
Mm-hmm. See?
Yeah, it's yummy. Apparently, she's enjoying it a little too much. Look, she even sucks her fingers on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Finger sucking Fishy. There we go. Great. Now I want a cupcake or 5. Okay, well. Off to the store you go and go get yourself some cupcakes.
Here, I'll show you what I have for cupcakes. How's that?
Now where are you going? She's going for a walkabout.
I have a couple. Double layer.
All right. 17 miles away, not tonight. What's happening, Toyman and Fishy? What's going on, Can Fix Stuff? Good to see you. Oh, not a whole lot's going on. Just sitting here and going to chit chat the night away. Have some fun. I ripped my house apart, destroyed it. Got boxes all over the place because I'm recondensing everything down, getting rid of stuff that I really don't need. Getting rid of a whole lot of boxes. Fishy has plenty of
Cupcakes?
Yeah, about
17 miles away.
Yeah, about 450 pounds worth of cupcakes.
Look at this.
And some alcohol.
I'll put it in this.
Put in the shot glass.
And Can Fix Stuff. Good to see you. That's about a shot, right?
Well, maybe.
I need to make more ice. Don't have any ice. That's kind of yummy to have ice with it.
I'm living in the country. Can be rough for once.
Can be rough. If once. I don't know.
Living in the country is not rough. It's casual. It's leisure. Come on. A very weak shot.
Yeah, I don't think that's even quite a shot glass worth.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, maybe. No.
It's not more anyway.
It's probably half a shot.
Oh, I see. I read what he's saying now, or what they're saying now. Living in the country can be rough for once. There's no typo there. Meaning, if I really want a cupcake, I could go down the street and get a cupcake. When you live in the country, it's more like a 20-minute or better drive, probably to the nearest store, so you can't just go and get what you want because it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, for once, like cupcakes. So I understand. You did say it right. I just didn't read it the way you said it. Yeah, got it. And can fix stuff. Saw the last Mission Impossible.
The last Mission Impossible. Well, that's good for you. He likes Tom Cruise, apparently. $17 away, all good. Well, there you go.
Oh, that's where the 17 miles was. Yep. Okay. Everything's clicking now. So it'll be about a 20-minute drive, probably. Yep. Got it. 17 miles away, not tonight. I was thinking they were talking about that they were 17 miles away from me, and I'm like, how do you know where I live? That's what I was thinking.
I don't know. I got a really fast car, so it wouldn't take me long to get there and back.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when the state trooper pulls me over for speeding. No, I pulled you over. Yeah, but my wife said she'd kill me if I didn't get back with these cupcakes. Please give me a break.
Yeah. This is true.
See, she even confirmed my story.
That you're fast and furious? Yes.
Well, yeah, we know. Yeah. She drives just like me.
No, I don't.
Yeah. How many times have you driven my car and you drove it just like the way I would drive it? Mm-hmm. Don't sit there and lie.
I might be heavy on the pedal, but I don't speed.
Yeah, you're full of SIT.
I might have sped for just a second because I didn't notice how fast it would go so fast, but no. Otherwise, I go the right speed limit.
I'm sorry, officer. I didn't realize how fast I was going when I was pushing on the accelerator because the car just took off on me.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, today was a busy day for me. I was at a wedding. I was at a birthday party. Those cupcakes came from the wedding. They were leftover cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good way to go, though. You know how, like, at weddings, how they have all that sheet cake and somebody's got to cut it and plate it and all the things? I think
Right.
cupcakes is the way to go.
Oh, yeah.
Easy. You just grab it and go.
There you go.
We shall see where the future goes in this room. But if that's where that goes and we have a party, I think cupcakes is the way to go.
Yeah, that's a busy day, Fishy.
It's the Fishy and Toy Man show, says A.L. Skinner. Yes, yes, yes.
Hello, Skinner. How you doing? Good to see you.
Well, and then before that, I was visiting family, you could say, too. So I visited family, and then I went to a wedding, and then I went a different direction. Like, well, it was about 17 minutes away to a birthday party, and then back. Some other operations. So it was a busy day. I had today off, and I have tomorrow off, but I filled it with other things, I guess. Because tomorrow I plan to go to church because I don't work in the morning, and then I plan to go to my parents' house for at least some of it. Actually gonna talk to my parents because they went international when it comes to flying in airplanes, and I have to figure that out since I am supposed to be coming to Canada the end of August.
Yeah. I have to go and pick her up.
Yeah, big chore.
It won't take me long to get to Toronto.
What is
Not
that?
the way I drive, anyways.
Is that 2 hours? Hour? 2 hours? I think it's 2 hours, right? Or more?
No, it's not a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
From where I am to Pearson International Airport is an hour and a half. I'll do it in an hour and 15 minutes.
Huh. Well, just don't get in trouble on the way because I
Well, I'm
would like
not
to.
going to get in trouble on the way. I'm going to do about 125 kilometers an hour. So,
Which sounds really fast to me, but it's in kilometers.
we'll translate 125 kilometers an hour into miles. It's around 80 something miles an hour.
Just messaging, sharing this out if you're wondering what I'm doing. If other people's happen to be up.
Yeah, I shaved off 15 minutes only. I can shave off more, but that's kind of even though on the highway we see the highway patrol every once in a while sitting around waiting for a speed to come by, but then we come across these signs, air patrolled. I have not seen a freaking plane in the air traveling along the highway.
You haven't?
No. I have not seen a police plane or helicopter going up and down the 401 like they say they're supposed to be doing. I have not seen one.
I see Nora is in the house. Nice to see you. Saying hi to Fishy and to Ron.
Hello, Nora. What's going on, buddy?
And please note if anybody has any questions. I know for some of you all, it's been a while. If you have any questions of what we're, I don't know, doing in life, our future plans, etc., we can answer them the best to our ability, as long as they're proper questions, of course, and maybe questions that we know. Fishy, 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 fishy. The cops here don't mess with locals. Hello, beautiful people of YouTube, says Nora.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, we've already been going for 20 minutes. It does not seem like it's been 20 minutes already. How is that possible?
Why is the sky blue? I don't know. Why is the grass green?
Well, I did say if you want to ask questions, but I meant more of like what's going on in our lives and I don't know, things like that. Ah, there we go. Nora, when are you guys getting married?
Shortly.
Shortly.
Won't be long now.
I've heard that before. Shortly.
Oh, bite me.
Shortly.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you have bitten me.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. Shortly.
3.5 years ago.
That's when you told me? Well, that's a very long time. You don't want the fish to fall off the hook.
But she hasn't fallen off yet. Boreal far sunlight scatters as it persists through the atmosphere, almost in blue light, which is a shorter wave, scattered more than other colors. No shit.
Uncle Brian says April Fools. He's figuring what you're saying about us getting married is an April Fool's joke.
No, it's not.
I mean, anybody can say any words in all reality.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Bored Old Fart is giving the answer to why the sky is blue. Can the poodle be the best man?
Sorry, no kicking the head dogs are allowed.
I think he means himself.
Oh.
I guess you never know what the future will hold. So, can't guarantee that you would be a best man.
No, we're just going to go to the courthouse and get it done, and that's it. And then we'll live stream it later.
3 years now. It's 2025. Wake up, Ron, and smell the roses. Yeah, before they all wither up and die. Oh, and there's a person.
Hello, person.
Yes. I know. There you go. You're going to get flack now. Damn, Ron. 3 years? What are you doing? I don't know. You just leading me along.
Trying to save money and funnel it that way a little bit.
Uh-huh. I don't think that's been happening for 3 years, though.
Why did you get your hair wrapped around your head?
I don't know. Made you look, huh? You haven't even said anything about my top or nothing. So
I did earlier, but yeah, I guess you weren't paying attention.
You did earlier.
Yeah. I said, that looks good on you.
Oh, not that I remember, but maybe you did. You might have. Maybe that's when you were talking them in the wrong mic. He's living in Canada, says Bored Old Fart.
For now, not for too much longer.
We just proposed an extra 25% tariff on BS. Oh. Oh, it's a Canadian thing, eh? Yeah, it takes them like 5 years to get married, apparently. No?
No.
Aw, Bored Old Fart said, it's pretty, fish. You look nice. Oh, thank you. I just got this, actually. It was like $1. No, was it $1? Or was it 50 cents? Anyways, it was somewhere between 50 cents or $1 at a garage sale. And I didn't even put it on because, you know, you can, for me anyways, you can just kind of tell if something's probably going to fit you. Or maybe it was less than that. I can't remember which garage sale I got it at now, but it wasn't very much. That's because she doesn't have Bob's bald head to put it on. Oh, what's that? Rough night, Fishy? Sorry, I wasn't able. It's just having some fun. Oh, geez, I'm getting all kinds of flattery in the chat tonight.
Yeah, don't forget to hit, along with that flattery, you got to hit the thumbs up, people, and send her $5.
Fishy is very beautiful and gorgeous. That's what Nora says.
Well, of course you are, honey.
Well, thank you.
Stop picking your nose on camera.
I want like this.
Don't pick you. Oh, there you go.
There.
One or two knuckles in.
Let's see.
Yeah, put the whole fist in there.
Just kidding. Well, Ron ain't giving any. Oh, what aren't you giving?
I'm giving a lot.
Oh, compliments? So he just did some compliments.
Yeah.
A normal man wouldn't wait like Ron. Oh, geez. Are they just going to give you some stuff?
Whatever.
Hey, I should like go back there so you can see the outfit, huh? Oh, that's true. You could join the membership. Nora actually is a part of the members clan, which means that is something I need to get on the ball with now. That would be really fun, actually. It's inspiring. So we can do some private streams, and I'd have to look at all the things that I have in there.
Get the $5. Join the membership plan. That's right.
Yeah, just join and be a member. You get so much more. You get more worth out of your dollar.
Yeah, exactly. The memberships are going to cost you $10.
But anyway, I am going to share my PayPal though, because if you did want to just send some money just because you think I look gorgeous tonight, or you just want to help with, like, just in general, rent.
Well, we
airplane ticket.
Yeah, we do need to help Fishy with an airplane ticket over here to Canada, which I'm flipping most of the bill. Because I'm going to be flying Fishy in.
Yes. Well, the nice thing is I get to
So
see obviously you. I
yeah,
get to see Sparky 107 who is hosting his meet and greet in Canada this year.
yeah.
I also get to see my wonderful friend JoJo. And hey, I got thinking, well, if it works out, maybe I should say, can see Spike, because I don't know when I'll get to see him again either. Or James. I don't think he lives too far from. I think Spike and
Not only
I
that,
guess it's Spike, but James doesn't live too far.
not only that, honey, we're
Sparky.
gonna have dinner on a train.
I know that's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, I've already paid for the train tickets.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Will $5 make Ron move faster on marriage?
Well, you never know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ah. And then, I mean, if I have any tears, it's a little bittersweet because I don't know. I just had a lot of fun with family and now I miss them. But then also, just found out a family friend had passed away here within a day ago, so that's still on my mind. Whew. Anyway, all of a sudden now at night, I guess it's just hitting me like ah. Got that real ID yet? Oh, this is a good question. When is Toyman going to join the membership? Guess you'll have to click on it and see the options at some point.
There you go.
All right, I'm looking in here.
What the hell is refunds Ron? Refunds Ron? What refund? Fishy, read my message, nor demands.
I wasn't looking because I was getting my thingy-majiggy ready here. Okay, hold on. I just read it. I think it's the membership thing that he wanted me to read, and I just did. Unless for something else. And I read the forget the $5, join our membership. I think I read everything. If you loved her, you would, Ron.
No, she knows I love her.
You would what? What would you do? What's
Get
he
my
talking
ass over there. Oh, it takes time, money, shit like that.
about? Never mind, Ron. You're just talking away. Oh my gosh, it's kind of funny. Anyway, I am trying to get to my channel on YouTube because it'll be easier to go there to paste the link and then I can pin it to the top at the same time. Yeah,
Just so everybody in the chat knows that the computer that Nora is using is the one that I bought for him and shipped over to him. Right, Fish? Remember that? Remember we got on Nora a brand new computer because he was having problems with his old one?
Yeah, that was a really nice thing. I thought it was a great idea, and it was started and inspired by Ron.
There we go. Leave it to the Canuck to buy the crazy American a freaking computer. Oh, by the way, I also got you a new computer too, didn't I?
Yeah, you did get me a new to me computer also, which is really nice.
Let's see.
That's right, recycling. On other side topics, how are you doing?
I think Nora forgets to mention that oh yeah, if it was for Toyman, I wouldn't have my new computer.
Oh, it's kind of funny. Patch Ron on the back. Now, buy membership to Fishy's channel. So it's not opening. Somebody sent me a message, but it's not opening. Let's see. Oh, well.
That's right. Recycling says, I'm doing well. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. We're all doing well, apparently.
Well, yes,
Well, it depends on
overall.
which side of the border you're living on.
Myself, I'm just still trying to get my feet stabilized in life all the way. Little by little, it gets a little better, but then there's things that come up. So, like, for example, I used to have I had one part time job, and then I had two part time jobs. But then that first part time job was already getting toxic, and then they just decided to get rid of me. So now I have my new part time job, which the people that are great, but it's like, I can't do that one forever. I'll be crippled. So
I know. I know, honey. It's funny how this person's supposed to be your friend who helps you get the job, and then as you're working at the job,
and we're talking the old job, not my current one. Just so you know, right?
The senior's job at the senior center.
Well, we're not going to talk specifics, but yes,
that job.
Seniors.
And that friend helped her get the job. And then when Fishy was starting getting a lot of compliments, this friend that helped her get the job felt threatened by Fishy and got her fired. What kind of a friend does that to a person? You backstabbing little bitch.
Yeah, I found out she's not really my friend.
No.
And she just wanted to hire me or convince them to hire me so that I could be their slave while all those other three got out of their butts. The one I thought she actually did help me, but she didn't always. And towards the end, she didn't either. So, yeah, they're just, and you have nowhere to go. It's a friend clique going on there. The CEO, the manager, and the other full-time, they're all friends, so you have nobody to go to. On the contrary, this is what I wish. I wish I had that kind of work with my current job, because then it would be perfect. I have wonderful people I work with, but the workload they expect out of us, it's not this store's fault. It's just the company as a whole, and that happens in a lot of businesses. I just can't meet their quota. And they're not mean. The people there are wonderful. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm grateful to have a job. But I definitely cannot do this long-term mentally or physically. One day when I may not be there anymore, I will still talk very positively about them, because they're a good company. And the people there are all really good. And they didn't have to be. It's just not cut out for me. It has nothing to do with them. So I will still support that store, even in the future.
Yeah. But, go back to the old job.
The old job, I will let people know how it really is. Do not go there.
Huh?
Oh, I said I'll let people know about the old job, about how it really was, and I won't recommend them. I will say do not go there.
Well, yeah, don't go there, because, this person who's supposed to be Chris's friend turned around and said, we're no longer friends. He texted her the message, we're not friends anymore. You know what she has been through. You know the kind of the situation she's been through. You support her, you help get her a job, and then you turn around and backstab her by getting her fired for no reason. And actually, people, I'm telling you, she got fired for no reason.
Oh, I like how Brian, he says, I don't think Nora needs to bring that up. You're doing a pretty good job of it, Ron. And Nora did sign up for the membership. This is true. It was very nice of him. He actually made me almost fall into my chair. It's like, wow, that's pretty cool. Nora? Out of everybody? That's pretty cool. See, money wouldn't be too bad if you bought premium membership, Ron. Only a jealous person. Oh, are you talking about job stuff? I think.
Yeah, only a jealous person would. Yeah.
Nora says, have a good stream, Fishy. Good to see you guys. Much love. He must be taking off. Well, it's nice that you were here. Or maybe he's lurking, Nora. Nora. Have a good night. It is a later stream, too, so.
Yeah.
I say, go get a job at the Spam Museum.
Very well. Yeah, so Fishy got let go from her job for no reason at all, but because this person felt threatened by her. And they're all in a little clique. Now, if the YMCA shareholders found out about that, they probably wouldn't be too freaking happy about it.
No. The thing also at my current job is they have cameras everywhere, so you can't just be sitting on your behind and pretend and just say you did stuff. And that's why I know one of the people wanted to, or they talked about anyways, putting cameras at my last job. And of course, my supposed friend was like, no, we don't have cameras here. Well, of course not, because then you're going to see 2 other people just sitting on their rumps when I'm doing cleaning.
See, here's what I think.
Depending on the day.
Fishy would go in and bake some nice goodies for, the seniors and stuff. She would go out and chit chat with them, spend time with them and talk to them, like what you're supposed to do at a senior center. Meanwhile, these other little twits, the person who got her the job, sat in the office, stuck her thumb up her ass. They couldn't be bothered with the seniors and chit chat with them. Meanwhile, Fishy went out of her way to bake some really good stuff. And once all the compliments started coming in, this person felt threatened because this person can't really fucking bake.
All right, so he talked about Spam Museum. Yeah, Brian wants free samples. That's what it is. Anyways, go ahead.
Telling Fishy, you gotta scale down on your stuff. She goes, well, why? They love it. So you have a person who runs a senior center who don't give a shit about the seniors, who sits on their fat fucking ass, who needs a wide load ass sign on her backside.
Now I know that she did have some office work to do.
Yeah,
but some of the strings she pulled at the end and there's 2 other people.
She's got that thin body and she's got the widest ass I ever seen on a fucking woman.
Okay, that may not be true, but yes, there is something there.
And you got a nicer ass.
Okay. Well, anyways, just know, even if she does, because she's a manager, she did have things to do in the office also. But why did she put everything on me? There's 3 other of us, and she never gave lists to the other 2. So.
No, because she was being a dictating bitch. That's why. Because she felt threatened by you. That's probably what it is.
All right, well, let's get off of that now, and we're going to keep going here. The Bordeaux Fart, I got my free personalized can, and that's enough for the rest of my life. But you're not going to actually eat it. You said you're going to save that. It's good to see you again, Fishy, and Slacker, Ron. I'm kidding, Ron. Take care, everyone. See you all again. All right, I think that's right. Recycling must be taken off. I hope we didn't scare anybody away with the ranting at all, but yeah. Yeah, Ron's probably had a few, but we will keep the stream going good, hopefully.
All right, good night. That's right, Recycling. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you all later.
Well, now they got to see me, apparently. What are you drinking tonight, Ron? I think I need a little of that. Some beer.
I'm drinking Maclay's, which is a Scottish pale ale. As you can see, the Scottish flag right there.
It almost looks like it should say McClaws, something with the CLA, how it's spelled, but then it's a Y.
MACLAYS, which spells McLean.
Yeah. I'm saying it looks like claw. If you turn it enough, it almost looks like it's a W. It's just funny. McClaws. That would have been kind of a cool name. McClaws. That sounds like a stout beer, huh?
And you can see the Scottish emblem right there. It's a Scottish pale ale.
No, Brian, I think he's had enough for everyone. Okay. Did you have that much? I don't know.
No, I haven't
I'm
had
not
that.
there to know. Only Ron knows how much.
Haven't had that much.
So that's it, I guess, that I have, without ranting anymore about the old job, just about the new job. I'm grateful for it, but it's definitely not a long-term thing for me. I have already developed like a hernia mentally. And it's not due to the people, it's due to the workload. It's just a lot on me, a lot on my shoulders. And so I will pre-stress about it, almost have like panic attacks, and that's not myself. Like I said, it's not the people, it's just how I want, physically and mentally, that they expect of you. And for the right people, it's a great job. I'm not.
Your microphone, honey, your microphone's going off a little bit here and there.
Okay. Anyways, so I'm grateful to have that for now. Everything's been taken forever on this other regards, but I need to. I need to figure out. Truly, I'm getting stumped on pricing. I gotta figure out pricing on stickers, and then I can finish the website. Maybe get some insight from people that know websites to make sure everything's functioning well and get that flying, because that would be helpful. I have an obligation to have that going. Sparky was a huge part of getting that going. He funded the way for it to start, and I need to help. I need to make it take off for us, and then eventually it would be just all my name if everything flies well. Where I get stumped to be just is the pricing.
You need to spend one day at this and figure out.
I need help to know what's a decent, fair price.
Well, you got to look around. You got to go in between. You got to go in between and set the price, and that's it, and work at it.
Anyway, so I'm just letting people know that in itself would be very helpful. Also in regards to income. Of course, there'll be a split between me and Sparky for a while until he gets his money back, because he basically donated, or not donated, he funded this to get the ball rolling because it costs money to start a business. And then obviously he needs to get paid back in time. There's no like time date, like, or nothing. He's very cool about that. But I do need to get the ball going, and that would be helpful for me also, because that was the point of it.
And we have Miss Donna Cantor in the house. How you doing, Donna? Good to see you.
Hello, Donna. Nice to see you.
Yeah, we got we got to get that the heat press back up and running. And start putting on shirts and stuff, and figure out how the cap attachment, for the baseball cap attachment works in the cup.
Well, and then just know for anybody here, be it you can go or not, please note that I am also going to be having some merch in regards to Sparky's meet and greet. Stickers, of course, t-shirts, maybe mugs, I'm not sure, but a couple different things that'll be just dedicated to that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good, Donna, that you're getting some days off so you can relax.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, so if there's some people here, maybe in the chat, that maybe I could do like a private panel and we can chat about sticker prices and stuff because I need some input. I've been looking, but it's all over the place on the internet. It just all depends. So
Well, you just go in between.
easier said than done.
No, here's the price for so many stickers. So that's it. You set it.
Yes. So once I have that figured out, then I will have the website up and I'll probably make sure that's running well, and then I'll be official, and hopefully we have a lot of feedback of that. I mean, you never know when you start something, but obviously Sparky and I are really hoping for a good turnout. And then we'll be expanding on that with 3D prints and other things down the road. But right now, it's just in that regards to that bracket, it's just a Sparky and I. The start of it is the Sparky and I in regards to stickers, T-shirts, hats, mugs, tumblers, things like that, and we'll add from there. Also, Ron and I talked about that I should open an eBay store, and we'll be doing things to that also.
Yeah. Yeah. There is a guy over there that's selling some that wants to get rid of his model railroad stuff. So, depending on what he wants out of it, of course, we have to make a little bit too. That's to be fair. So, start up a used eBay store for model railroading.
Right.
So, I'm still waiting for Fishy to contact this guy to find out exactly what he's looking to get out of it and go from there.
Well, your parents certainly have the garage space for it, says Uncle Brian. Yes, they have a nice big garage space. Crickets, huh?
Cricket. Here, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, geez. Okay.
I'll close the door.
I think I'll remove him for a minute because I don't know if you're going to hear him. And I don't know how to mute it at the moment. Dee Dee says hi to Fishy and gave a finger to Ron. Oh, geez. yeah, if I keep stalling, it's just, well, it is getting later, but then also I have a lot of work days this week. It's like 6 days in a row. Well, it's 3 days in this space, like 1 day off and then 3 days. Yeah. I'm grateful. Like I said, I'm grateful for work, but I definitely need to figure out other things. And that's why it'd be good to get the stickers going. Yeah. Another thing to remember is I do also use those LifeWave patches, which can be beneficial. I should say potentially beneficial to your health. Being I'm not a doctor and all, it has helped me in many ways, so I know that they work good. Everybody has different results. Some have more, some have less. It just depends on what you're dealing with in life. Pretty much everybody I've heard from say that they have felt better energy, better sleep. Those are really top ones, along with less or no body aches and such, and so on and so forth. I know that they have helped me quite a bit. I could not have done all I have done at the workplaces I've been at. And he's back. And so they've helped me. It's just because it's so much, it's just pushed me beyond limits. But I've been doing a lot more than I was capable to. So don't forget about LifeWave. I know Ron says he's missed out on it now. He had it for a while.
Yeah.
And jumping back on that wagon also because he noticed a difference in energy and in his sleep when he was on them.
Oh, yeah, big difference.
Donna says, well, hopefully soon you and Ron can have y'all's own place. Bored Old Fart is asking how does the garden go? Oh.
Where's your garden?
I don't know. Maybe talk about yours for a second. I'm getting a phone call.
All right. Well, I got in my garden, vegetable garden that is, I got tomatoes, green pepper, and I got some green onions growing. So, and everything is growing really good. I've already got some buds on everything. So pretty soon I'll have some green peppers and some green onions because the green onions are already planted. What do I do? I planted 12 of them. I planted 3 tomato plants and 3 green pepper, bell green pepper, that is. 3 of those plants. And I've already gotten on the buds and the plants starting to grow. I've already got 6 green peppers coming, and I've got actually 8 tomatoes starting to come.
That's really cool. Yeah,
So
what was I gonna say? I have peppers, like those mini bell peppers. I have peppers.
Yeah.
Cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, strawberries, and Yukon Gold potatoes also.
Oh, potatoes. She's growing potatoes. Oh, nice. There we go. So we'll see.
Being weird. I don't know why it's doing that.
Why?
So,
what is doing what? What's
well, as
going
I'm
on?
scrolling, it's like delayed and then it bounces around. It's not. I don't know what that is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's supposed to evenly go up, but then it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a setting on the PC or what, but that's annoying. All right. Got to get up and hit the gym and shower and laundromat in the morning. Much love all. All right. See you later, Brian. Thanks for being here.
All right, Brian. We'll catch you later, brother.
Yeah. See? This is my outfit. Ron.
Yeah, it looks nice on you, honey.
See?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Looking beautiful, baby. Look at that beautiful fishy in her beautiful blue and white dress.
Yeah. Just a little one. See?
Okay, put that down. Silly girl.
I like this material. It's stretchy. It's stretchy.
I don't know about you. I'm starting to get hungry. And of course, I haven't eaten much today. Well, let's see. I did have a bacon and egg and cheese sandwich.
Who else likes my dress? Shirt. Whatever this is thing. Oh, somebody's peeking.
Oh yeah, there's a man coming out of the door.
Oh,
Is there water though?
what do you?
Is there water though? Or...
Yeah, in my room, and then there's also leftover pizza if you're hungry. Oh yeah, I guess I'm muted, huh? Oops. Yeesh.
Yeah,
Pizza.
yeah, we heard every word.
Yeah, every word about pizza and water. But anyways, I'm gonna go get water. I mean pizza.
What are you getting? Pizza or water?
I don't think I said anything I wasn't supposed to say. I don't know. I just wanted to turn off the camera, then I forgot I was not muted. Pizza maybe.
I don't know, I'm getting hungry myself, and I'm not sure what I want to eat.
Yeah, t-shirt material. Kind of. Oh, it's like a stretchy t-shirt material. Not all t-shirts are that stretchy.
Right. Well, I do got some nachos. Maybe I'll just cut up some cheese and throw some nachos and put cheese on and melt in the microwave, and I got myself some cheese nachos.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go get. I can heat up pizza.
You're going to heat up some pizza? Yeah, well, I got some of that in the fridge too. Yeah, maybe I'll heat that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting hungry myself, you know.
So what do we do with our chat though if we're both gonna go make food?
Don't do anything with the chat, and we'll be back when we.
How about this? Well, Brian left.
Uh,
Lord
well,
Old Fart is still in here.
yeah, there's a reason why Brian left because he's old and he needs his sleep.
Well, he needs to get up early. He's being a responsible young man.
You got to get up early for what?
He said he had to get up early to go to the gym and take a shower and get his day going. He's not going to drink all night and sleep all day, like some people. Oh, he's yawning now, too. Very healthy, Ron, says Bored Old Fart.
Yeah, it is. Pizza and beer. I'm going to make a salad sandwich. Well, you have fun with your salad sandwich, you kangaroo thing, you.
There's no kangaroo in a salad sandwich.
Well, you never know. He is in Australia, so.
A salad sandwich. That's like probably just all veggies. Don't stay on my account.
Yeah, don't stay on our account either.
What? Anyway, well, I hope nobody really runs away. I'm going to put the 5-minute countdown, and one of us will be back within 5 minutes, if not before.
I have no control, so how am I going to be back in 5 minutes?
True. I'll be back in 5 minutes. But before we go...
Goddamn bacon is here. I'm not going to drink all night and sleep all day. Not with that attitude. Well, you know what, goddamn bacon? Well...
You and that finger.
What finger?
You don't know what to do without it.
You mean this finger?
T-bone steak. I'll be right over. Anybody can cook me a good steak, I'll be right over.
Yeah, well, you already know I cook you a good steak.
Well, I have to say this before we go make food. I'm a little bit more picky.
You insult me, we're getting divorced.
Yeah, we're getting a divorce. Can't get a divorce if, you're not even, and then, or still, anyway, that doesn't work. Anyway, at the wedding today, they had hamburgers. I don't know what it is with people and hamburgers that I've had lately. It's like they throw them on a grill and they burn them to death. They're dry and charcoaly. It's like, this is not a good hamburger.
Sounds like somebody does not know how to cook hamburgers on a grill.
I've had it with family members. I've had it with other people. I'm like, this is what you think a hamburger is? It's like dry, crunchy charcoal things. There's not a hamburger.
If I want something that's dry, charcoal, and crunchy, I go to McDonald's.
And then, okay, so that was at the wedding. I ate it. I ate like 3/4 of it, and I just couldn't eat anymore. It was just like, this is not good. It's supposed to be moist and flavorful and juicy.
Yeah, exactly.
It was none of that. Then I went to the birthday party, and the lady there had made homemade sloppy joes. I'm like, whoo, okay, this should be good, right? I couldn't even eat half of that. It was just blah. There was no taste to the sloppy joes, I guess. I don't know. It was just like, she meant well. We both ate it, but maybe I'm just cookie. I don't know.
No seasonings or anything into the sloppy joe, so she burnt it like a freaking hamburger.
No, well, she didn't burn the hamburgers. That was at the wedding. This meat was done up fine, but I think it was just missing flavor. And like I said, maybe it's just me. Everybody else was eating their sloppy joes, but I took a bite. I'm like, between the very cheap bun and the not very flavorful and good sloppy joe, it's like, I can't eat this. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting pickier, but I've made homemade sloppy joes, and I like my homemade sloppy joes. You've had my sloppy joes.
Yeah, and they're good because they're seasoned up nice. You got to add spices. People who make sloppy joes, you just tell me you got to season it up. You got to add a little spice here and there, a little salt, a little pepper. Add whatever, make it taste good. If it tastes bland, people gonna think I just ate a bucket of shit.
Now, I do have to say that she had made at the birthday party, she had made like a homemade punch of some sort. And now that was very good. It was very flavorful and interesting. But yeah, I couldn't eat my sloppy Joe because it just wasn't my cup of tea. I had a side of chips that were just in a bag, but they were generic, and sometimes generic chips are fine, but these. Have you heard of Aldi? These were Aldi brand chips, and I don't know if they do something way different than other chip companies or if they were just old, but I couldn't even finish the bag of chips. I'm like, no, this is not good. Not too good at all. And then I see that Gill Skills is here also.
Oh, Gil Skills, what's going on?
Add a little love to your meals. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings and salutations. Howdy, Fishy and Toyman. And it looks like you're already back with pizza. So maybe I won't have to put the countdown then.
There you go. See?
More like it wasn't my cup of Joe. Exactly. My cup of Joe. Why? Okay, maybe one of you computer geeks in here will know why is it or how can I fix it? I move my mouse and it like jumps or skips over with the little arrow thing. Is there something that got messed with in the settings that makes it do that? Because I need it to do exactly where I want it. Not the jumpy thing that irritates the heck out of me. And it doesn't work good if I'm going to start editing things.
Sounds like you need a new mouse.
This is a brand new mouse. I just got this mouse. Like, within the last month.
It's one of those wireless jobbies.
Yeah. It is. It's a Logitech.
What kind of battery you got in it?
Yeah, I'll try my other mouse. Oh, that's not working at all. Maybe it's not plugged in. What kind of battery? Well, whatever battery it comes with. You mean Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
There are sensitivity settings for a mouse and Windows. Well, maybe sometimes somebody can help me out on that because I don't know what the settings are supposed to be, but it's really annoying. It does a little, delay and then bounce. It's like, no, I don't need that. I'll be right back. Reinstall the drivers. I don't know how to do all this stuff. You guys have to show me. I need to know what I should be charging for stickers because I want to be able to sell them, make a profit, but sell them, be decent from where I'm doing it from. And I need to get my mouse working better. And I need my website to be up and going. So if any of you can be helpful in that department, that would be wonderful. I would really appreciate it.
Give up on the wireless mouse.
No. You have wireless.
No, I got a wired mouse that I use every day.
Oh, well, you used to have wireless, I think.
I used to, and I got fed up with the wireless because the wireless always messes up. So I went back to the wired mouse. In Ron's world. What are you talking about, Bob? Honey, Bob's being a jerk. Rob's picking on me.
Everybody's picking on you tonight. It's kind of funny. It's entertaining. Look up Etsy. Okay. Change your mouse pad. Oh. Okay. Shut up, Ron. Wireless is great. I've used one for 15 years with no problems. Nightbot talking to you, Bacon. I actually prefer a wired mouse. They seem to be a lot more stable. What I meant to say, what is new and exciting in Ron's world? What is new and exciting in Ron's world? Okay, what's new? Oh, and how long should I be heating up a pizza? 2 minutes? 1 minute? 30 seconds? 10 minutes? 20 minutes?
In a microwave?
Yeah.
35 seconds.
Oh. It's already been over a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Good luck eating it.
What? Yeah, it's pretty hot.
All right. So, what's going on in my world there, Bob? Say I got rained on. Got work. It's freaking cold here in Canada, and we're almost into June, and it's still freaking cold.
I had it set for 2 minutes, but I had it go for a minute and 10 seconds, and they're piping hot. Uh-oh.
What are you uh-ohing about?
I put hot sauce on it, and I think I rubbed my eye. Now my eye is feeling funny.
Why would you put hot sauce on your pizza?
For flavor. Oh, we'll see if that's better. It's actually buffalo hot sauce. Gives it flavor. Hold on a second.
Lovely Lisa Warrior Queen, how you doing? Good to see you. How's your eye?
Little dry, I guess. A little bit hot. This eye. My good eye, of course.
Why would you put hot sauce on your eye?
You've not had hot sauce on your pizza before? When I've been to the Pizza Ranch where they have pizza, they've had this hot sauce on chicken one. So good. So that's what I did. I added a little hot sauce to it. My only mistake is I decided to rub my eye.
Well, lovely Lisa Warrior Queen, how am I? I'm doing all right. Doing good.
Hi there, Lisa. Nice to see you. Why would you put hot sauce in your eye? I wasn't directly putting it in my eye. I just touched the pizza. And maybe it's just a grease from the pizza, but it doesn't feel right. Oh my gosh. 25 minutes later, at Fishy's local burn ward. Just know, in regards to the microwave, I don't always know all the things because I didn't grow up with a microwave, and there was no microwave when I was with my ex either. So I'm still learning things with microwaves. Although I know more than some people that have had a microwave all their life, but have had other people do it for them, so they might be an adult, but they don't know. I know more than them, apparently.
I've had hot sauce on my pizza. I've
Yeah.
never considered adding it to my eye.
Now I'm gonna be all greasy.
It's okay. I'll come over here. I'll look it up.
I don't think I have any more paper toweling right now.
Use toilet paper.
Now I got a fart.
Fishy's gone into the fart room.
Men cook better with microwaves. They reheat everything. Has anybody else here? Didn't you say somebody had a hot sauce? Yeah. See, I'm not the only one. You've never done it, or what, Ron?
What? Put hot sauce in my eye? No.
No, on your pizza.
No.
You don't like adventure much, do you? And I curled it up so it's easier to eat.
Why do I have to use hot sauce to make something hot when I can do it naturally by adding hot spices?
Hot sauce.
Bob looks pretty cool with all that hair. Yeah. I seen that video.
Well, and that's just a little clip from Bob's live stream. So if you want to see more of the details that went on that day, make sure you go back and watch the whole live stream, or at least more of it. Yeah, because Brian and I and Bob have talked, and anyway, so then I took a clip out of there and just the hair part because that is hilarious. I know Brian even says every time he sees it, he laughs every time. It was great humor. I remember sitting there thinking, do I do this? I didn't want to offend Bob or something, but I was like, yep, I'm just going to do it. So I just took the risk.
Bob, Bob looked good as a blonde-haired woman. He just needed the bra and the dress to go along with it.
Oh, you look like a really sharp-looking guy. What are you talking?
What do you mean? Like he looked like a surfer dude from California?
I don't know. A rocker.
Yeah, the other kind of rocker.
Oh. I'm going to donate to Bob's. What do you call it? A toupee?
It would take an effort to offend me.
Well, I'm glad it went okay. It was funny. That was great. I'm glad I did it. Bob says, well, Ron, there are hot spices in hot sauce, so I guess you would be doing that either way.
Oh yeah.
Fishy is. Oh yeah, I read that already. I appreciated the loan of the blonde hair, even if it was only for 60 seconds. That's why I said you could make your own wig, Fishy. Willie Nelson, kinda. Well, there you go. She thought Willie Nelson look, apparently.
Why? How could you get Willie Nelson mixed up with Bob? Really? That's an insult to Willie.
No. It's a compliment to Bob.
Which is an insult to Willie Nelson.
Now I want to travel to Maine.
Why?
I know somebody there.
Yeah, not much in Maine, really. Not much. Not.
Don't
really
you want
much.
to go to Maine? Would that be fun?
You know, it's a lot of trees and stuff. You know.
I don't know. I wasn't there yet.
More like an insult to Bob. LOL.
See how I'm eating it? Made into a sandwich.
Made what into a sandwich? Oh, your pizza? Oh. She's got a pizza sandwich / hot sauce.
Mm-hmm. Come to the dark side.
Dark side. Let's see. Where do we go with Maine? Let's see. Come to the dark side. Let's look at the map. We're going to look at Maine. Over here. Radar.
By the way, I've seen people take 2 actual pieces of pizza and put on top of each other for a sandwich. I just folded one in half.
There we are. I found it. Maine. It's at the ass end of the United States.
No, down.
Maine is east.
No, I know that. But I mean, you said the ass end. I would think that'd be down.
Well, it is basically the ass end.
They're saying it goes down.
The United
They said
States.
that it goes down.
Because basically Maine is at the ass end of the United States and the ass end of Canada. There we go. Right next to New Brunswick, almost. There we go. I found out where Maine is. There
Yeah, I know where Maine is. I just haven't been there.
Yeah, I know.
That's on my bucket list.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go that far east, so sorry.
Why not?
Because it gets colder as you go there.
Fishy, did you say you're going to spend a little time in Canada soon? Yes. If everything pans out, which it better since you already got things lined up on your end. Anyways, the end of August, Lisa. About 2 weeks upon.
End of August.
I plan to be in Canada for 2 weeks, end of August. And
yeah.
I don't know what else I was going to say. I got to get an airplane ticket and stuff. No, California is the ass of the country. Maine is more like the head. There you go. But did you hear that? He doesn't want to go that far east, so I'll have to go myself or find another buddy then.
Well, that's a little close to the, I don't speak French. I'm sorry.
Well, you're in Canada. You have French-speaking people there. Florida is the way.
Yeah. Which is really close to Maine, by the way.
Well, Ron, Gil says, Ron, you're full of shit. You're willing to go as far as Minnesota. Maine would be a shorter trip. LOL for Ron. Anyway.
It's actually a longer trip.
I don't know. Suppose Bob would know. He's traveled from Maine through Canada.
You and I are only 12 and a half hours apart.
Well, what is it? Well, it depends where you're coming from, Maine, I guess, too. But I don't know. Could be similar. Could be shorter. I have no idea. Is there a train that goes
from where I am to Maine? It's a 14-hour drive.
Oh. Let's see. I'm going to look up. Yes, Lisa, it'd be fun. Try to remember. Whereabouts? I forget. I don't remember where everybody lives. I know that Gil Skills lives in Maine. Where does, Lisa live? If she's ever said. She probably has. Not specifics, of course, please, for your protection and privacy, but relative. We know Bored Old Fart is from Australia. Bacon. I don't know if I know where Bacon lives. He's probably said too, and I forget. Nightbot, no idea where he's from. Donna.
It takes approximately 10 and a half hours to get to London, Ontario from where I am. All right, so Bob's driving really fast.
Oregon. I probably knew that. Oh. Is that where the Oregon Trail started?
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon. That's the other direction.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think I knew that at one point. I just forgot.
Where the hell is that? Oregon. Missouri, Iowa. Oh, okay.
It's all the way to the, or I guess I'd be pointing that way, to the west. Just underneath Washington.
Yeah, I see that.
Yep. So that's what I said. It's the opposite way. So Maine is one direction, you could say, and the other direction.
Yeah.
I have been all the way over to Montana for a wedding past.
You know, it's just like, the trucking company that I used to work for a long, long time ago. He says, well, Ron, he says, it's Monday. He says, yep. He says, well, tomorrow I'm going to send you to Oregon. I'm looking at him going, well, that's a long way away. He says, yeah. He says, yeah, you're going a long way away. Ohio. Oregon, Ohio. I'm like, I'm just going around the lake. He says, yep. I thought you told me Oregon, so I'm going all the way west. He's going, no, we don't go that far. I looked down and says, then don't tell me something like that ever again. Tell me exactly what state I'm going to and the city. That's saying, well, you're going to Oregon. Right across the United States.
Oh, Bored Old Fart says, geez, Ron Fishy and I are only 23 hours apart.
Yeah, like I'm going to spend 23 hours on a fucking plane. I don't think so. My feet don't leave the ground.
No?
No.
So that means you'll never go to Australia.
Yeah, I will. You know how I'm going to get there? In a Chinese submarine.
Yeah. I still would like to go to Australia one day, and
Yeah, I would like to
That has-
too.
that has nothing to do with people. Actually, I mean that inspires a person more, I suppose, because yeah, it does. Because I know people now over there. You know,
well,
because you don't really know them, but you know them. But you know what I mean.
I
But
just
when
want to
I was a
go.
kid, I wanted to go there.
I just want to go to Australia to feel like what's it like to be hanging off the side of the earth instead of being on top or on the side. You know.
I just found. I guess I'd have to behind the scenes re-ask Gil Skills where he lives in Maine, because that's something I would not state on here for everybody's, for privacy and stuff, obviously. I do see a person can get train tickets from St. Paul, Minnesota to Portland. Is that Portland, Maine, I think?
Well, let's see. He's probably in.
I could take the Amtrak from St.
I'm gonna take a guess. He's probably in Dexter.
I don't know. My brain wants to remember the beginning letters, which I will not state here because if I'm right, I'm not going to give any clues. But
Or Greenville. Or Greenbush. Really? Where are you from? I'm from Maine. Greenbush.
or the other way, Greenbush, Maine.
There is a Greenbush, man, and there's a Lincoln. And there's Milnocot.
And that's right. I forgot Australia is opposite of us.
Yeah.
Weather. They're in winter right now. So if a person did go to Australia, you want to go there when it's not. Oh, there you go. You got a good guess. Fairly close to Dexter.
There we go. Wow. Let's see. What's fairly close to Dexter? Let's zoom right in.
Oh, geez. Details on here. Oh, you shouldn't.
Oh, there we go. Oh, if we're getting closer, I'm zooming right. Oh, he's probably in Riley. Ripley. There we go.
Here's a hand drawing. I'm in Down East, Maine. So I wonder if Portland, do you see Portland on there? Is Portland far from middle? I guess I'd have to look. Because if I ever did a train on my own accord to go to Maine, let's say, I would have to go from St. Paul to Portland, apparently. Unless there's another station. That's the main area, I think. Yep, he's in Twinkle Corner. Oh, yeah. Twinkle, like Twinkie. Oh, Twinkie. Sorry, I read Twinkle, but Twinkie makes sense. He's in Twinkie Corner.
Yeah. Well, he's not. Well, I'm close to where he is. When I said Dexter, so.
Yeah.
It could be Cambridge.
You never know.
Could be Gerland.
Okay. Huh. Would that be too much of a drive?
Well, he's too far away from. Well, he won't be around Plymouth, that's for sure, because that's a long way away.
Because if If I were to do a solo trip, I would take a train. I think. Obviously, going to Canada. I don't know. Can you take a train into Canada?
Yeah.
Anyways, the plan is to go on an airplane, but
We used to have Amtrak come through here all the time. Amtrak trains from the States. They used to roll through here all the time. Amtrak.
if I went from here to Maine, for example, I would have to make sure I had somebody who would be willing to pick me up. Kind of like me going from here to Canada. I gotta make sure I have somebody that's gonna pick me up and bring me back too.
Okay, I lied. I'm about 12 hours from London. Yeah. Yeah. You lying little prick.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Oh yeah, it does look like they have train tickets from St. Paul to Toronto.
yeah, I do. And don't forget, I'm basically where I am situated. In London, Ontario, I can go to Buffalo or I can go to Detroit or Port Huron to cross into the States. I have 3 ports of entry into the States.
There's pros and cons. I could take a train, but it would take me 30 hours and 54 minutes to get there.
So if I was to go to Maine, that means I would have to go into New York State and keep traveling along. Get into Vermont and then into Maine. So New Hampshire.
Well, well, here it says train. The range of cost is 200 to 388. Says it'll take about a day and 6 hours to get there. Wow, that's a lot longer than like 2 hours.
Yeah. Train's a little slower than a plane.
Or a bus. It says a bus is $90 to $231 one day and 3 hours. Oh. Okay.
I'm just thankful that for when I have to see fishy, I only have to go through Michigan, down into Indiana, into Illinois, into Wisconsin, and then boom, I'm in Minnesota.
You would get destroyed and tolls while you were in New York as well. Well, if I drove or something, I wouldn't drive.
Well, I don't worry about the toll roads. I already have an account with them.
If you make more of a frequency of coming this way, going through tolls anyways, I know that Gill Skills, he has a little gadget, so he doesn't, so it just does its own thing. What do you call it? It bills you right there and then or something.
Yeah, yeah. You have an account. You have your credit card set up to it and everything, like I do.
No, he has something else. It's like it's not. It's something else. I guess if he wants to say what it's called, he can say it in the chat. It's a little thing you have on your dash or something, and it's a little different than what you do.
It's called an Easy Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have that.
No, I got it set up as pay by plate, and so the camera, when I go through the total, the camera recognizes the plate, goes to my account, which my license plate it's registered with that account, and it goes, and then it bills my credit card automatically.
Anyways, I don't think Bob ever said if 2 hours would be too far to come pick me up if I ever did that one day.
So
Or so, because Portland.
Yeah.
And then where he's 2 hours.
now there are areas on the toll roads where you can stop and pay if you want to stop and pay, but I decided when the first time I went through it was easy pay. I thought, well, yeah, okay, well, I just drove right on through, not even thinking about it, and just kind of. And once I set my account up, it built my credit card right away. So now when I go through the toll roads to go see Fishy, I have an account with the Illinois toll. So I just drive right on through and don't worry about paying tolls because it gets built in my credit card.
Okay, Gil Skill says 2 hours will not be too far to pick you up or drop you back off. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Because I don't know if you know anybody else, Ron, in Maine, but I don't. The only person I know of that lives in Maine is Bob.
It's the only person I know that lives in Maine is Bob too.
There could be other people on YouTube or other people. Actually, I take that back. I know of a second person now. They don't live in Maine anymore. I just found out that at the wedding. She says her family is actually from Maine, but they didn't grow up in Maine. They grew up somewhere else, and then now they're in Minnesota. So, but anyway,
Yeah.
but other than that, no, he's the only one that I know of.
Let's see if I go to the other point of entry. Well, I can. Well, I can. Actually, I do have 4 points of entry. If I go up near Montreal and then get into the Maine from that way, I can get it. Yeah.
Oh, did anybody else see my shorts video? Only watch it if you want to, but I got over 1,000 views on it. It's a nest. I think it's an eagle's nest. Either way, it's some sort of big bird because it's a huge nest. And it's just a shorts video. I actually have not put up a shorts video in like at least a year. I did have somebody mention about that. And then when I captured that the other day, I was like, here we go. Here's a shorts video. And yeah, it's over 1K in views. So that's pretty cool. Oh, Maniac. Okay, I did know that. I forgot about Maniac. Maniac lives in Maine. Yes. I don't talk to Maniac like outside of streams and stuff though, and I haven't even seen him in a while. Gil Skills is the only person that I could think of right away then, and that I talk outside of live streams.
Do you realize that Ontario is bigger than Texas?
Doesn't surprise me since you said it's like a mini LA or something. Right? Or a bigger version of LA? I can't remember.
That's Toronto.
Ooh, Maniac lives about an hour and a half from you. Wait, I have questions. Bob. So if one day I did come out that way, I mean, obviously that's not happening right now at this very moment. But if I did make my way out there, would I get to meet other people? Because it'd be like YouTube meet and greet. See? Right? Ron, like, backed up in his chair. Don't know what he's thinking.
What?
You're like, what? Well, it's kind of like me going to Canada. I'll get to meet people I've seen already and maybe more.
Well, yeah, meet more. We're going to do, well, I'll be on my 2 weeks holidays when you come in. So it'd be like, we'll be gone and doing all kinds of things.
That'd be cool. Hopefully the weather's nice and maybe like you say, maybe we can actually go see Niagara Falls again. That was really pretty.
Well, we're definitely going there again.
Gil Skill says, Ron, if you're jealous, you could come along. LOL. Sure, you can come along too.
Yeah.
Maine. We're talking Maine.
Yeah, that's right near Nova Scotia. So, yeah. Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, you know.
I don't know. Is that bad places or what?
Yeah. Well, it's the East Coast. We kind of East Coast.
Yeah, but this is Bob.
All right. All right. We'll say hi to the East Coast because it's Bob.
Okay, cool. You should feel right at home here, Ron. We're basically an extension of Canada. Anyway, here in Maine. LOL.
And basically, that's what they are.
Ron is allergic to the East Coast, apparently.
Jerking cold on the East Coast.
We wouldn't go in the winter. It must give him constipation or something. Oh my gosh. Now I can't tell if my hearts are up or down.
What's the matter?
The problem with earrings with a shape on them, you gotta have them a certain way. Because see, I put these on, right?
Yeah.
Is the heart the right way?
Yeah. So what's the problem?
Oh, good. See? I was just making sure I didn't put it upside down. I'm trying to get used to putting earrings in. Yeah.
Yeah, Fishy's still trying to get used to her new piercings. Which happened a couple of years ago, by the way.
Yeah, but
them.
I haven't really touched them much, other than I took them out like that. Well, you took them out for me. Because it was hard to get off, and I was concerned when I was there. And then it was like another 6 months or something before I took them out again. And then I finally changed the backing, so now it's a little easier. But I'm still just getting used to the whole take it out and be. I'm afraid when I put it back in, it's gonna hurt or something, but it doesn't usually. The only time it kind of hurt when I went back in is when I took so long trying to get off the earrings, and I think it was this year. I think it just swelled up a little bit, so then it felt the poker a little bit. But it wasn't. It was just because it was inflamed. But no, this was something I got to do.
She was all worried when she was getting her ears pierced. Is it going to hurt? I said, I'll hold your hand, honey. Don't worry. You're not going to feel a thing.
Oh, I was so nervous.
I know.
It's like, what am I getting into?
Well, you wanted it done, and I paid for it. And I was like, okay. You want piercings? All right, here we go. We're getting it done.
I know. I was like, No, it went good though.
But the girl that you had that pierced ears, she was really good at it.
Oh yeah, she was good.
She made you feel comfortable and everything else.
Ron has friends in Nova Scotia. Oh.
I do?
That's what GAPA says. Bordeaux.
No, I have friends in, I do in Nova Scotia, Halifax. Yeah, I forgot. Scotty.
Yeah, so wait a minute. Why would you say you don't like there?
Yeah, we have Scotty in Nova Scotia. So I haven't talked to Scotty in a long time, so I don't know what the hell is going on. He hasn't called me. All right. Well, anyways, in Canada, it's going to be no more because we're soon to be the 51st state. So,
Yeah, I don't. There's all kinds of talk of things. Whatever.
Well, Donald Trump's still talking about us being a 51st state. He's like, really? It could happen, but I don't think it'll happen. If Donald Trump really wants Canada to be the first, then he would have to take it by force, and then he would have all kinds of other problems around the world with that being done. But I wouldn't have a problem with it. Really.
You forgot Scotty, says Bored Old Fart.
I'm more American than I am Canadian, by the way. So.
Oh. Well, speaking of that, American or Canadian, I do have to use the facility, so I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Well, I do live on the North American continent, so I just basically North American, so I don't give a shit what side of the border I live on. It's all the same to me. The only thing that's separating us is these, little flags. So, whatever. So. Is what it is, people. I just think Trump just likes to troll people, just to say we're going to make you, just to piss Canadians off. When I first heard about that, I laughed. I thought, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, okay. I got to sit there and thought about it. Well, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Would you have lower taxes? It is what it is in the world of politics. Let the politicians play their games. We just sit back and laugh at it. And then some people take it seriously, and then some people take it too seriously. It's like, give it a rest. We got this imaginary line that draws, and then we have a straight line that goes right across the United States and Canada. Because when the guys draw up, and when they drew up the border, when they first done it, they were drunk as hell, and they had the zigzag line. And then when they finally came to, they decided to draw a straight line straight across Manitoba, North Dakota, Montana, Saskatchewan, Calgary, and Seattle into Vancouver. This nice big straight freaking line, as if they were taking a sobriety test on the side of the fucking highway. So we have this crooked line that goes all the way from Maine, actually from Nova Scotia, around through Ottawa, down through Toronto, up around Ontario, North Bay, Thunder Bay, and everything. And then all of a sudden the line straightens out. Oh, is that when the map jars sobered up and realized, well, we just fuck it. We just draw a straight line. We were crooked everywhere else. It was going this way, that way, this way, this way. And then when it got to Manitoba, it straightens out. And we just went straight across, right into Vancouver. And then it dips. And then we have parts of the United States which are trapped inside of Canada. Fucked up. And then we have buildings and everything that are built right on the border, like along with Sault Ste. Marie. And up there in Maine, there's a house built right on the border in Maine. The front yard is in the United States. The backyard's in Canada. Figure that one. So that means I have to pay twice the property tax, apparently. thinking to myself, you got buildings on the border like that. What do you got? Customs agents camping out around your house, watching your house. Geez, you walk in through the front door. I'm in America, and go out through the back door. The fuck, I'm in Canada. And there are buildings that are like that right on the borderline. There's also a street. On one side of the street is American. On the opposite side of the street, it's in Canada. That yellow line that goes down the middle of the street, there's your borderline. It's just that it's really whoever drew the border. Obviously, they were freaking drunk or high on crack or smoking something. But I'll tell you what, there are a lot of parts of the U.S. where they have to get into Canada in order to get to the rest of their own country. The way the border was drawn up is just like, who the hell did this? That's why Trump says, here's that imaginary line going across, and he's talking about that line that's going from Manitoba to Saskatchewan to Alberta to British Columbia that goes across Washington, Montana, and North Dakota and Minnesota. So he's talking about that straight line that goes right across. That's what Trump's talking about. And I got looking at this after a while. I'm thinking to myself, oh, yeah. Okay. Who was drunk when they even thought about this? I'll show you I can't because I got no control. I was going to show you the Canadian border, how it starts and where it goes and how screwed up the line is until it goes straight across. We have Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, and Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Now, there is a restaurant that's built right on the border. Too, as well. I know, I've been in Sault Ste. Marie and I accidentally went down the road. And next thing you know, I'm in the States. It's like, oh, okay, I better turn around and go back the other way. There's places like that all over the place. Why doesn't he make Mexico the 51st state? I don't know. You have to ask Trump that. I don't know. Mexico is not as big as Canada. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Mr. Donald Trump is going to do what Mr. Donald Trump wants. Ain't nothing I can do about it. And if I could, I wouldn't do anything about it anyways. Oh, Fishy's back.
Are you being good over here?
Yeah, I'm being good. We're just talking about, Donald Trump. He's going to do what he wants to do.
We don't want to talk about politics.
I don't care what he wants to do. If he wants to make us a 51st state, then go ahead and do it. Stop.
Oh, we're
talking
not,
about it
we're
and get
not
it done.
talking politics here. No, all done. We already talked about the 51st state like 10 minutes ago.
All right.
Stop drinking all those beers. All done.
It's okay. I like Donald Trump. I think he's the man.
I got the hiccups.
Then stop drinking what you're drinking.
What?
You got the hiccups. So what have you been drinking? Oh, see?
Water.
Too much water.
Let me see. Look, Ron. No, not too much of anything.
Are you trying to tell me you lost a little weight there?
I didn't say that. I'm just seeing what they're doing.
Well, I know what they're doing.
Huh. Who here would like to see fishies? No, just kidding.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, I already showed him my buttons. Tell me what's the difference.
No. For my eyes only. Sorry, sweetheart.
Let's see. If I got a big enough donation, who would like to?
Would you like to be single?
Yeah, you're gonna say you want to be divorced, even though we're not together, really. All the way. We are, but we're not. You know what I mean. You can't say we're gonna get divorced. We're not even married.
Want to bet?
No, well, I could, but it would be worthless because, yeah, you can get divorced from others, I suppose, but not me.
Yeah, I can.
Not if you're not married.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. You can be in a relationship or not, but you can't divorce something you weren't married to.
Yeah, actually, you can. Yeah, that's called blocking everything, taking everything down, and you have no way of contacting me.
That's removing a relationship. That's not divorcing.
Same thing.
Different. One's a legal thing and one is just like being a chicken or something. I don't know. Running away.
Being a chicken. Did you not say to me a long time ago, don't make me block you?
Don't mean okay, what?
Make me block you?
Yeah, there was a spell.
Yeah, so don't go there.
There was a spell
I
because
can
we
do
were
the same thing on this end.
what? What, you want to block me now? Is that your new game?
No, I would never block you.
Oh man. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like peeling the onion way back when there was some stuff to figure out. Yes.
Love you too much.
Anyways, I don't know how we got into the blocking things, but that is
I
different
don't
than a
know
divorce.
either. It's just
A
fun.
divorce is a governmental thing. A blocking is just a personal choice.
I love you.
Oh, out of all that blocking and divorce, now you love me? We made the whole circle, folks.
There we go.
You never know where this ball will roll. Even
I
though
got
it's
one of those balls too, but mine's black. See?
yeah, mine's blue.
You got a white ball, I got a black ball.
I know. Why do we each have a different colored ball?
I don't know, because we're from different parts of the world.
What happens if you mix a black ball and a white ball?
You get a
Get a
zero.
gray ball?
No, you get
A
a
gray
zero, black and white.
Why is nobody talking?
I don't know.
Did they run away and the numbers are wrong? Or are they just listening to our weird conversation?
I'm not. Yeah, they're probably listening to our weird conversation. This conversation is going weird. What's going on? I don't know. We got 9 people watching, apparently.
I see 6 people.
I see 9 on my end.
I know this. I'll have to go to bed soon.
Yeah, I know. Fishy's getting tired. I can see your eyes are getting heavy, honey.
Well, that, and I do plan to get up in the morning.
What are you going to church tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I am because where's my schedule? I don't work tomorrow, but there's a lot of times I will be working on Sunday, so that I can't go even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I work next Sunday and the following Sunday after that. So yeah. Figure it out.
When I was over there, I did go to church with Fishy, and guess what? The church didn't burn down when I entered it.
They did or didn't?
It didn't.
No. No, and they had said if you're around, you're more than welcome back.
There you go.
I don't know. This chat got stuck. So yes, we had lots of things to talk about today, all over the place.
Yeah, what'd you talk about?
Yeah, tell me, what was it we talked about? You forgot by now. Too much.
No, we talked about Maine and everything else, so you know.
Yeah. You remember Maine? I wonder why.
Because Bob's your uncle's over there.
Bob, my uncle. Yeah, now we scared down to 3 people from saying that.
Bob's your uncle. I still see 9 watching.
You must not. No, it's just like 3.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, right. I had to refresh. All right, 3 people. All right, 3 people. Good night. I got 12 thumbs up.
All right. I'm going to, yeah, well, and now.
Yeah.
Not just because of 3 people. 3 people are still great to have here.
Fishy's getting tired.
The chat has ceased. I really do need sleep. I was planning to go for maybe an hour and a half, and we've been going for over 2.
There we go. 2 hours and 14 minutes, and we'll say 2 hours and 15 minutes now. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and catch y'all.